Hello everyone, can you hear me? Can you type in the box if you can hear and see me? Hello
Yep.
everyone,
Morning.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, because everybody joined in and now I only see you, but not myself. All right, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. And so today we have a new webinar, and this webinar will be all about water, wellness, and aqua medicine. Before we start, okay, let me first introduce myself. Many of you already know me. I'm Olga Victoria Germando. I'm with Biomedis company since 2016. So as a consultant, and I'm also a director of Marina since 2022. We own their own company, Biomedis International. As you see, I'm certified in many other things and different things, and they all about healing. So I'm basically a healing coach, and hopefully I will be helpful for you today. Today webinar content list, we're going to talk about what is water and how much water we have in the body. What does water do in the body and what dehydration symptoms you may have. We're going to talk about quality of the water, what counts as drinking water, how much water does body need, and the best way to drink the water. We're going to talk about water as a healer, and then we're going to talk how you can enhance your water with our devices, Biomedis International devices. So what is water? You probably all know from school that water is universal element and medium in which all nutrients are found. There are two molecules of hydrogen and one molecule of oxygen. They are bind together and they form one molecule of water, which is the most abundant and important substance both on the earth and in the human body. Water molecule looks like a pyramid structure, and that gives a property unlike any other molecule. It can draw in, hold, and carry, and the essence of all sorts of ions, atoms, molecules, and also information. Pure 100% water doesn't exist on the planet because there is always some minerals or substances contained in it. When the fetus before on board is 100% of the water, and when the baby born, it has 80% of the water in the body. As an adult, we have approximately 70% of the water in us, and it's very interesting that our earth is also have about 70% of the water. So earth and our body, we just like an water, like an earth, have the same amount of the water. When the water increase less than 50%, body dies. So how fast do you want to come to this point? And how is it important for you to drink water so you don't get to that 50% as quick? Different body fluids, different organs in the body have a different content of the water. The most water you will find in saliva, lymph, gastric juices, blood serum, and blood plasma. The least amount of water in the body is on our teeth and bones. Brain is also have a lot of percentage of the water. That's why it's also important to function properly with your brain to have enough water. Water is the second only to oxygen in its importance to sustaining life. Water is very important to sustain your life. Water cleans both inside and outside of the body and flushing out waste and toxins. When the body doesn't get enough water, toxins can stagnate, which affect digestion and then eliminations in the body. Elimination of used water goes through the urination, defecation, respiratory system, perspiration, and tears. And in the normal activity, the average adult loses 12 cups of water a day, and of course, this needs to be replaced. Do you drink 12 cups of water a day to replace it? That's another question. Of course, some of the water we do take from the fruits and vegetables, but it is not going to be 12 cups. So it is very important to clean water. How much do you need to drink? You need, if you're in America and everything we measure here in ounces, then you need to drink half of your body weight in ounces. Let's say if your body weight is 150, then you need to drink 75% of ounces every day. If you're on a metric system, so it's for each 10 kilograms, it's 300 grams of water. Let's say a person of 60 kilograms needs to drink 1 liter and 800 grams. If you drink less than this right now, then you need to increase your water gradually. Don't just start to drink the full amount because body didn't used to it, and you may start to feel overhydrated, or your body will not metabolize the water. So gradually increase water. And how you do it gradually? You increase it 1 glass a day every week. So first week you increase 1 glass, second week you already have 2 more glasses than before, and so on. If you live in the heat, like I am in Florida, if you exercise, if you are stressed, always drink a little more water than the normal, because in the heat and exercise you sweat more and you need to replenish water more than the normal. In a dehydrated body, everything slows down. Every organ works very slow, every fluid moves very slow. And so our devices like Biomedis Trinity or Arion, the signals from those devices are going to also move very slow and not to be very effective. And that's why we say when you use our devices, you must drink water. It's not like just recommendation like you must. If you don't want to drink water, then probably just don't use the device because it's not going to be effective. And if your body is severely dehydrated and you're using the devices, your body is going to be very slow, eliminate all those parasites and viruses, and you may have a good healing crisis. So please, using our devices, make sure you drink enough water. What does water also do in our body? It controls our body temperature. We can be overheated if we don't drink enough. It helps to maintain blood pH balance. The normal pH balance in the blood 7.4, and if it goes below 7, person may lose the consciousness, and if it's less, even die. Water helps to facilitate in the process of digestion. It also transports food, oxygen to the tissue, also fluid to the tissue and cells. It helps to eliminate all the body toxins. It also cushions and lubricates joints, organs, and other tissues. Activates enzymes which cannot function without water, and it acts as a catalyst to most chemical functions in the body. If you have a chronic dehydration in the body, you may develop this kind of symptoms and diseases. It's a bunch of them. And I'm going to just read about them and think, if you have it, then maybe you need to see what kind of water do you drink and if you drink enough. And so water deficiency related to the symptoms like allergies, asthma, urinary problems, high blood pressure, chronic fatigue syndrome. You may have dry skin, lips, hair, mouth, eyes, arthritis, hemorrhoids, thirst, kidney stones, rapid heartbeat, multiple sclerosis, headache, migraines, back pain, neck pain, nausea, diabetes, colitis, constipation, high cholesterol, depression, varicose vein, muscle cramp, water retention, muscle dystrophy, heartburn, cataract, bad breath, brain fog, weakness, chills, dizziness. Have you ever experienced this kind of symptoms? And if yes, that maybe you need to see how much water you had that day. And if you chronically dehydrated that and you have this disease, that maybe you will have water as your aqua medicine first before you look at something else. How at home you can check if your body is dehydrated is simply by your urine test. A properly hydrated body will produce nearly colorless or lightly colored urine. That means that you are very good hydrated. If your urine is white like water, then maybe you overhydrated. If you are dehydrated, your urine will be yellow or dark yellow. Sometimes if you take vitamin B2, not sometimes, always if you take vitamin B2 or riboflavin, it also can make your urine yellow, and then this test will be invalid. So check your urine and see if your body dehydrated and then act appropriately. Choose water wisely because it can heal you, but it also can kill you, and it all depends on what water do you drink. Let's think about tap water. In the tap water, you're going to find all kinds of chemicals, pesticides, heavy metals, chlorine, fluoride, bacteria, viruses, and even parasites. Think that water goes through all those tubes with all that rust and all that bacteria inside. All of this is in the tap water. In USA, drinking water, about 80 toxic substances which links to chronic diseases like Alzheimer's, asthma, cancer, infertility, Parkinson's, rheumatoid arthritis. It inhibits enzyme in your digestion and decreases thyroid function. So after this, would you drink the tap water just straight? I wouldn't. Okay, let's see what about plastic bottled water we buy in the store. Well, study shows that in 2024, 240,000 plastic fragments in the bottled water and other chemicals. Water is also water, even if it's a spring water, you put it in the plastic, and in 2 days it becomes dead water. It's no more alive. So if you put your water somewhere in the heat, on the sun, it's even more plastic fragments and chemicals going to be diluted in your water. So I wouldn't recommend to drink any water from the plastic, even if it says BPA free. It still has that plastic which can be in the water and in the micromolecules. Of course, you won't see it. What about metal containers? Sometimes we do have water, beverages, and metal containers and bottles, and they do have heavy metals like aluminum, tin, lead, okay, which are very destructive, for example, for our endocrine system, but it also for all the systems. Glass bottles of water are okay, but of course you need to do a research on the brand because some water brands are very acidic, and as I already mentioned before, that the water needs to be alkaline. So it should be no less than our blood pH, which is 7.4, no less. But it's better if it's more alkaline, like 9, 11, because Body become acidic also with the food, with and also chemicals, poison and intoxication. So alkaline water is better, and search your brand you drink in the glass water if that brand is good and alkaline before you start buying that kind of water. And our body is designed to drink clean water, and water usually contains the minerals. So if you drink, let's say, a distilled water, which is a pure water, it's also that water has no minerals in it, and our body needs the minerals. If you drink distilled water too long, it will leach also good minerals out of your body and out of your bones. Distilled water would be good for the people for a couple of weeks to drink for the people who have arthritis and some kind of extra growings on the bones. Then it's okay to drink as a medicine for a couple of weeks. But to drink it all your life, it will leach the good minerals out of your body. Um, to make your body alive, what you can do at least at home is use salt, not the table salt, which most of the stores sell it. Table salt, when they evaporate the salt, they do it very, short period of time and mostly only sodium and fluoride and that table salt. And it is very dangerous. And if you use a lot of table salt, you're going to have all kinds of problems. But there are also good salts. Seawater has 92 minerals in it, and our body needs to be close to that. We need the minerals, and usually people buy supplements, but all you can get is like Celtic salt. Celtic salt is the most mineral you can find in the salt because they do evaporate that salt in a certain technology which can take the most out of the seawater. So Celtic salt has 82 minerals of the water, and Himalayan salt is also good, has 75 minerals content. What you can do, you can just take pinch of that salt and put it in your water, and you're already going to have a live water with the minerals. Okay, this is at least you can do. Also acceptable lemon water or lime water, apple cider vinegar water, or coconut water. They also count as your water intake. You can count them in your daily count how much those everything is counting. If it is beverages not clear, for example, tea or herbal infusions, then it is not count like your water. Why? Because that one already have enzymes in them and the body needs to break them down. And of course, it's already system of digestion comes in. So it's already like a food, not the water. Coffee, soda, alcohol, also not a water. And plus, on top of that, they upset your water balance in the body because they are highly acidic. For example, in people who drink coffee, they will need in 30 minutes after coffee have a glass of water. And in good coffee shops, they always offering you a glass of water with the coffee if they know that that's the right way to drink a coffee. So if you're a coffee lover and you need it for your boost in the morning, have a coffee, but after this 30 minutes, drink a glass of water to make a balance, alkaline acid balance in the body. If you drink soda, it's oh my God, you need to drink 7 or 8 glasses of water to balance your body back. So if you're in a restaurant, have a Pepsi Cola or Coca Cola, then ask for 8 glasses of water after that to balance you up. Or maybe just don't drink that soda. Alcohol is also need about a glass of water to balance your body in acidity. Okay. Another liquids like milk, soup, juices, also not water, they are all food. So what we're going to drink as a water is water, You can put salt, lemon juice, apple cider, vinegar, or coconut water, and that's your water for the day. Okay, let's talk about very interesting point. I already mentioned in other webinars about this, but today when we talk about water, it is very important to mention Masaru Emoto water experiment, where he was recording the information, different kind of information in the water, and then he froze that water, and then he under microscope he sees the crystal of the water, and this proves that the water has a memory, the water is affected by that information and contain that information inside. How you can enhance your water in life. For example, you see on the left upper side is a molecule of the water. Before the prayer, just regular water. And then they will be reading different kinds of prayers on the water. And if you see in the middle on the top, you have the crystal from the Hinduism, prayer, Islamic, Buddhism, Christianity. They all beautiful and they're all different. And also you see Om and Namaste crystal. It's very beautiful crystal. And if you just simply take the glass of water or container you're going to drink in between your hands and Om on it, or say your prayer, imagine what information you're going to put in that water, and you're going to make your whole aqua medicine just right there. You have your powers in your hand. Also look how music, you can play the music for the water. You see in the low row, I put the crystals from Mozart Symphony, song of John Lennon, Imagine, Beethoven, Chiturian, Bach, Tibetan Sutra, all of those crystals are amazingly beautiful. They all different. If you say beautiful words on your water, like I love you, thank you, or send some peace, you also see the beautiful water. And look at the water, which doesn't look great when you play heavy metal music or I will kill you music or something like that. What does it tell you? That you have to be careful around the water which you're about to drink. If your glass is staying in the room somewhere and you are having arguments in the room, let's say, the water have absorbed all that energy, and after you're gonna drink that water, what's gonna happen to you is that that energy goes right into your body and every cell, and that's how you're going to feel. You're gonna lower your vibration. So important what water you drink and what be mindful of what information can be recorded in that water. And of course, now what you can do for your water, you can say a nice word to it, or you can just play a music to the water before you drink it. I've done that, and I think it was pretty good, cool experience. You also can show water a picture. You see the pictures like it show dolphin, or I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. You also can show image, right? There are some also methods like they put water to charge on some kind of symbols, maybe of Reiki if you're doing Reiki, or any other meaningful mandalas or something. You can just put your water and that symbol or next to it and charge it for a little bit before you drink it. So this is all a very good ideas of how you can enhance your water with energetically and make it more powerful for you. So water take, as I said already, take in any information around it and can change its quality because of that information. Usually we drink the water, we don't even pay attention, we just sip water and we don't consciously appreciate it. So before you take next sip, and from now on Before you drink it, do it mindfully with a good thought. Charge your water. Pay attention of what you're drinking. Because water has ability to improve or destroy your health and even life. That's how important it is. Remember, yes, you're 70% of the water in the body. Okay, when you send the gratitude to water, it's improved, and if you ignore the water, it also can deteriorate. Okay, I already said all this information. So positively charge your water for good health. Take that very good tip. And let me just read the Masaru Emoto words here. Water is the mirror that has the ability to show us that we cannot see. It is a blueprint for our reality, which can change with a single positive thought. All it takes is faith if you are open to it. How beautiful. Okay, so I want to share with you like the best tip how to drink really how to drink water. This is advices from Tibetan cultures where people live a very long life and how they drink the water. And I do this. I do drink this way. This is how I drink my water every morning. Okay, the best time to drink water from 5 to 7 a.m. And also before the bed. Okay, so when you wake up, I don't know what time you wake up. I do wake up at 5 and I just go on the balcony with my cat and I sip that water for like about 30 minutes, just enjoying and drinking the water with appreciation. Okay, and the most you can drink is the morning water. If you can take, I drink maybe 1 liter just in the morning. So if you don't drink as much, start with little, as I said before, it increases. But morning water is the best, and I explain you later why. And also evening, just before you go to bed. Yogi's advice: drink. Okay, the water should be warm or hot, not cold. About 40 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees by Fahrenheit. Um, to make your water warm, you need to, put it in the stove, but do not boil your water unless you're in some kind of environment where you need to sanitize your water. Because if you boil your water, the molecules of the water become big and they're not going to be absorbed very well by your body. And also all the minerals in that water will be die, and you see that like kind of white film in the kettles afterwards. So basically, after you boil the water, water is dead. So to make the water warm, you just need to turn the water off before it starts to turn off automatically when it boils. Okay. Drink as much as you can. If you've never drunk before in the morning, start with a couple of sips and gradually, day by day, increase the dose. I already said it, but repeating is also good. Hot water they call fast water because it gets through the stomach to small intestine much faster. The digestive process occurs in the stomach and water absorbed in the small intestine. So if the cold water stays in the stomach till it warms up, in Chinese medicine they say that energy to warm up the water in your stomach taken from the kidneys. So if you drink cold water, it's gonna stay in your stomach till it warms up. Energy comes from the kidney to warm up that water. When the water warms, the stomach releases to the small intestine where it absorbs. Okay, that's the mechanism. If you drink the hot water, it goes straight to the small intestine. It doesn't stay in your stomach, and It doesn't make the food get fermented and reduce the juices, the potency of your enzymes and juices. So hot water before you eat will go straight to your intestine and start to go cleaning and absorb there very well. And besides that, when you drink hot water, you're going to give energy to your kidneys. And the kidneys are most important organs in the body by the Chinese medicine, because the energy of the kidneys, you cannot energy of the kidneys is energy of life. If you lose the kidneys energy, it's basically you are on the line to death. So the kidneys are very important, and by drinking water, hot water, heat is the energy. You giving that heat to your kidneys. You replenish your kidneys with extra energy, and it's that simple. So the digestion process should not play stake in the stomach when water enters. So that means that when you eat, don't drink at the same time. The water needs to be consumed before you eat, like 30 minutes before, and then you eat, and then after you eat, 2 hours after. If you drink water with the food, you just dilute all the digestive enzymes, and then the symptoms will be indigestion, bloating, and all kinds of digestion issues. Okay. Why we drinking water before the bed or in the morning also is because 8 hours of sleep, water you don't drink, and you still breathing. You go to the bathroom in the morning or even at night. Your body is the most dehydrated in the morning, and then you need to replenish in the morning, and in the evening before bed you give some extra water to it so you sleep, and you sleep and your body has good hydration through the night. If you do have a problem with going to the bathroom very often, then there is one trick to do it, to stop it. Is if you, I didn't prepare the picture for you, just came out to me. You can just put a sticker on the bottom of your feet with the kidney 1 point this at night, and it's kind of stop the night travel. Maybe next time on webinar I'll show you that point. So next. The water deficit that accumulates at night replenish after all. Okay, and some people, okay, I basically said it all. Just I didn't switch the okay. Hot water, small sip has a beneficial effect of the nervous system. So if you are under stress, or if you have an anxiety, or you have a depression, hot water with a small sip during the day all the time helps you to release that stress and anxiety and get out of depression. Why? Because heat will dilute your vessels. They will become widened, the blood will become thin, and your body starts to relax under heat. Okay, with the cold, with body contracts, with the heat, body relax. The study shows that those who drink hot water in the morning have very few wrinkles. So you can notice that you get big, you start looking younger and younger if you have it like a good habit, drinking hot water in the morning and at night before the bed. Body will be not swollen because hot water doesn't really like go inside the cell and stay there. And if you also put Celtic salt on that, you will notice that your body will never swollen from the water you take. People get swollen and they think because it's hot water, they drink maybe cold water or some kind of dead water which doesn't do the work. If you drink the before the bed warm water with a little ginger and honey, it helps to support your heart and blood vessels. That's another little recipe. If you start getting sick like flu, cold, COVID, this recipe, drink 3 glasses of hot water 2, 3 times a day, and disease should subside faster. So you can also put lemon and this vitamin C, and this is your medicine. And of course, don't forget to put positive and useful information in your water, like with words and thoughts, wishes for you, for others, prayers, music, mantras, etc. Okay, so I gave you many tips how you can make your water great, and now I also want to talk about how you can enhance your water with our Biomedis international devices. Well, the first one is the BioSky Crystal. I already talked it in my last webinar how good it is to charge your water simply because it has a right circular rotation, meaning that the water which stays on that crystal starts to turn to the right. And right circular rotation is biologically good for our body because everything turns clockwise. Okay? So that's the main thing, and it seems significantly improve water properties and its structure, and it also eliminates negative information in the water. Like I said before, water gets information everywhere around it stays, and when you buy it in the store, you don't know what was, before it got in the store, what kind of situation that water had. Also, water charge and biocide decrease oxidation, restore your immune system, give additional energy, vital force and longevity. How you charge the water? You use one crystal of any color, doesn't matter, and you put it in non-metallic container. It could be glass, it could be plastic, clear. The maximum water you can charge is 3 liters, and it stays for 30 minutes, and it's good, and it keeps that property for 24 hours. I use this water for my cat Simba. I put it also under his plastic clear water bowl. So I know for sure that my pet will always have that good water with good information in it. You can also use the Biomedis Trinity, you all have it, to charge your water. My favorite one I use for my clients is endorphin hormones of happiness program. You have it. But you can charge your water with anything, any complex in there. Just to make sure you know that next complex you report will erase the complex you put before it. So you charge water with one complex and drink it, and then you can charge something after that. That is a good method for people who have cardio stimulators, people who cannot use Trinity or other frequency devices directly on the body. They can use it distantly, or they can charge their water and drink that water. It's also good. Um, so I recently, like 2 days ago, I got a few complexes from our Biomedis doctors, and one of them called water harmonics, and another one is a water quartz. Have that complexes. They also good to structurize your water. They fill it with some harmonics and 522 hertz, for heart chakra frequencies. And harmonics is very amazing. And water from quartz is like a crystal water from the springs. There are 2 complexes that are available. Hit me who wants those complexes, and I will send it to you directly to your email. If you are our members, the members get the video how to download any complexes to your device. So I'll send you the complexes, but you need to download those two complexes to your device. They are not long. They will fit. They will fit to the add to the complex where you have 252 complex. They will fit perfectly fine there. So you just need to know how to do it. If you are members, the members have access to our advanced classes, and we have a master class for them how to use software Biomedis M-Air, and it's like about an hour long master class where I explain how you connect device, how you put these complexes I'm gonna send you to that program, how to connect and how to put it into the device and all of that process. And then I also talk about how you can create your own complexes. So if you want to know about that, sign up for any of our membership in our website biomedisinternational.com, and you will know how to put, this all complexes, and you know how to use the software, which is an amazing tool, especially if you are a practitioner who's recommending those devices for your clients, and you need sometimes to upgrade devices with their own individual complexes. Anyway, if you want those complexes, I'm ready to send you email. Just write us under biomedisinternational@gmail.com. Another, let me sip some water. Another device we have in our school is Arion, and Marina is the one who's specialized in it. She was using it for quite a long time, and I also have this device. This device has 10 different complexes: antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, antiparasite, antiprotozoal, anti-tick, antiviral, allergies and detox of all pathogenic factors, blood circulation, anti-pain, anti-inflammatory program, rehabilitation of musculoskeletal system, vessels recovery, anti-cellulite lymph drainage, and digestive tract recovery. And all of those complexes can be recorded in the water, just like that. There is a one like electrode which comes with the device. It's called vector, and that vector has like a spiral wave, like kind of like wheel. The energy goes like in a wheel, like a hurricane, like a tornado. Those complexes I just mentioned above go through this electrode and goes into your water. And with that device, you can charge water in your glass. You can charge water even in your bathtub where you take the bath. You can charge water in your air, because air is also has the water particles everywhere around you. Basically, that vortex, that electrode can clear all the waters in your room, and also clear your water, and you can charge it with any of the 10 complexes. If you charge the water, you place the device on a flat surface with the front panel facing it up, just like you see in the picture. If your container is big, then you can just put that electrode on the rim, on the side, distantly from the bottle vessel, water vessel. And when you charge the water, you don't need to turn plus and minus to decrease or increase the output. It just can be the minimum. It doesn't matter. The energy still of the going to be recorded in the water. The maximum volume is up to 1 liter, and it only takes 7 minutes to charge it. So every 7 minutes you can charge more amount of the water. Each program runs only 7 minutes. It's just that short time. And then after that, liquid is ready to use. A common consumer mistake if you want to record several programs in a row, only the last program is recorded. So that I already mentioned it with the Trinity. You record one program, you drink it, and that's for one thing, and then if you need another one, you drink another one. One of the most programs I use because Oleg Anopkov, who is developer of this device, is number 6 and number 9. 6 blood circulation, 9 is vessel recovery, anticellulite, and lymph drainage. If you charge water with the 6 or 9 in your bathtub or in the water you drink, imagine how that could be very good for you. It's aqua medicine. Okay. And another device we sell in our store, Biomedis International store, is a device called EcoWater, and it's advanced water filtration system that uses the principle of osmosis to purify your water. Osmosis is when the water goes through a thin membrane and leave all the particles out. All those what I mentioned above, like chemicals, like plastic, like rust, like everything what can come, the membrane filters that and purify your water. But it's not just remove the contaminants, but also has another cartilage which will mineralize your water with 40 micro and micro elements. It will cleanse the water first. It goes through 3 types of filtration, like a membrane, then a charcoal, and when it goes through this, after this it goes through another filter where it gets all the minerals, and the minerals is also collected it from some kind of ceramic. It's installed in there, and it's now for 6 months, and after this you just replace them. So it will mineralize your water with 40 micro elements, and also that water will become alkaline, which is 9.5 and 11 pH. And another one he explained to me, it has also ORP, it reducts potential of from minus 250 to minus 600 microvolts. And what does that mean? That everything what is negative below 0 is to have a better good absorption. If it's in the plus and water from the top, it doesn't the plus with that potential, it doesn't absorb as good. So it's not just filtration system EcoWater, it's also mineralize it, make it alkaline, and also make it negative. And molecules absorb that will absorb by your cell very nicely. You can filter 60 liters an hour, that's 1 liter per minute, and it includes cartilages when you buy it. You can also clean it yourself, and delicious. You have a delicious water all year round. I believe the cartilage you change every 6 months. I don't know, but maybe a year. Yeah, I will check the website. Forgot about this information. Okay, so what this water from EcoWater will do for you? It will restore and activate the immune system in people with weakened immune system and after immunosuppressive therapies, including like after exposure to radiation or chemotherapy. It has powerful antioxidant property with anti-mutagenic properties. It restores the detoxification functions of the liver, has hepatoprotective properties. It has wound healing and anti-inflammatory properties. You can use it outside of your body. It has high antiviral and properties against the hepatitis C, genital herpes, herpes simplex virus type 1, known as a cold sores. It has antiviral and also virucidal properties against the flu, like influenza A virus, and the most common influenza among people, including COVID. Instantly absorbed by the food and hydrates every cell because of the negative in it, potential in it. Restores energy and balance and gives it vigor, energy, regulates metabolism, normalizes blood pressure, promotes burns, wounds, healing wounds, burns, ulcers, bed sores, has anti-inflammatory properties, normalize the microflora of the gastrointestinal tract by stimulating the growth. Also normalize the microflora like bifidobacteria and lactobacteria. It suppresses pathogenic and opportunistic microflora, including Staphylococcus, Salmonella, Shigella, Aspergillus, Listeria, Clostridium, Pseudomonas, H. pylori, which will many people have it in the stomach very often, suppress candida in the gastrointestinal tract and mucous membrane. All these healing properties for your water you can get in our water system. And science we're talking about it today. The cost of this is 1,100, and today on this webinar, if you hear it, by the end of this month, we will put this on sale for 950. So you can save $150 by the end of the month and have this beautiful healing water in your house, and plus other devices you also have on top of this, and you know, you 70% of water, and this is all you need to boost your healing. Okay, and as I remind you that we have our membership growing community here. We have already quite some people, and very happy to have you on the board. Those members have a lot of benefits, like for example, master class of how to use the software, and the members also have entrance to the library for all our complexes. We have them like over 800. 600 is listed on website, another 200 are waited for to be translated. But they all available for our members for $1, and they already know how to do it. And today, if you want those new complexes for the water, to structure your water for Trinity, you can also make it happen for you. So I'm inviting you to become our members. Another benefit that members have Q&A sessions with us every month, where they come or they leave us a question, and we just answer them, and that's how we educate them. And of course, it takes our time, me and Marina, and that's why membership that does cost some money, and it starts with only $5 a month for silver membership for our clients, and I think for outsiders it's 25, and the golden membership has extra different benefits. You can see it on our website as well, and it's just $10 a month. So if you're interested in that, we also have a big wave of wellness wave webinars coming out soon. It's going to be a presenters from all over the world, and they are experts in their own topics, and they will be offering their own wellness different webinars on different topics, and it will be listed on our website, and for our members it will be all discounted. And now I finished, and it's time to go to your questions. Let me go and scroll a little up. See what we. And it's time to put the questions. If you have a question, please start typing it. I read it and I'll answer. Can the charged water be stored, or must I drink it right away? The water can be stored, of course. It will hold the information from biosky for 24 hours. Um, but you need to put it in the place where it will not get another information. You know, if it's a peaceful around area. Refrigerator, yes, it's also refrigerator, but you know that refrigerator also have some radiation and it also has a microwave. So you may store it in some peaceful place in your house, somewhere in the dark, not light. You are very welcome. I see. Thank you. All right. I don't see any other questions. I guess I'm done for today. I really hope that today you got some good information for you. Maybe some of you knew this all. It's all good to repeat, and it's not enough to know, but it's also good to do it. So let's all ask to drink water mindfully and regularly and take it seriously and as a medicine. And if you are use our Biomedis devices, then you can create a really powerful water. I thank you all very much for joining me today. I'm wishing you a blissful, wonderful day and stay hydrated. Bye bye, everyone.